Hey Joyanimas, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Anna, and today we have a psychology video all about women and the psychology behind what makes a female female. Stay tuned. Did you know that women actually see more colours than guys? Now we could say that, well, we aren't really too sure why, but I guess it's survival instincts. Women are able to see more vibrant shades than a guy because let's say we are foraging for berries. We want to make sure that we have, the less poisonous version of a red berry as opposed to the very ultraviolet red, intense poisonous berry. Women cannot understand that guys sometimes actually think about nothing. A woman, sadly, has an endless to-do list up in her head. Even when she's relaxing, she is always thinking about her goals or what she needs to be doing, what she needs to buy from the shop, the laundry, all that stuff. So when a woman sees a guy just staring into nothing, she will naturally say, "What are you thinking about?" And then when the guy replies, "Nothing," she literally cannot understand how someone can think of nothing. It's madness. The female body has a lower resistance to alcohol. Some females can handle a lot more alcohol, but that's due to them training them and intaking a lot of booze over the years. But on average, women get drunk quicker, and alcohol is a lot more fatal to them, specifically when it comes to the internal organs. Women feel disrespected if they are not heard. It's true, women hate it if they are having a conversation with someone and the other person goes on their phone, they don't give them strong eye contact, if they butt in or overtalk on the things they are saying. It's something that women actually go to therapy for, to talk about with the couples therapist and say, "My partner doesn't listen to me." A woman reveals her true feelings in her expressions and gestures. A woman is very much able to keep the peace and not lie, but bend the truth slightly to make you feel good. So if you notice that she might be saying one thing and you feel, you know what, she's physically said she's okay, but if you get the expression of the upper eyebrows, you definitely know she's not happy. So if you don't really know what a woman's feeling, it's best to actually analyze her expressions and her gestures. If she's all over the place with her expressions, amazing. Or if she is completely expressionless, she is not happy. The average woman will eat 4 pounds of lipstick in her lifetime. Gross, but kind of amazing. Women absolutely hate taking risks. If you've ever wondered why the business entrepreneurial world is full of a lot more guys, it's because women just are not born for taking risks. That's not to say that women can't do it. It just means women prefer a safe, easy, predictable life. I mean, I totally understand that. It's something that we are just not naturally made for. Now, I guess you could say back in caveman times, guys were out there risking to, get rid of their life just to hunt a buffalo, where women are just being very safe back at camp, looking for berries and cooking food. Maybe you didn't know this one, but women actually look more attractive when they are fertile. So women have a menstrual cycle and that fluctuates on a daily basically. And it means we are pumped with different types of hormones depending on where we are in that cycle. And just before we reach ovulation, which is the time when we are willing to get pregnant because we feel most fertile and when our bodies let us, that is when our bodies actually change slightly. It's phenomenal. So we will get less spots, our skin will be glowing, we will feel good about ourselves, we genuinely will look more attractive so that we can meet someone to have a baby with. Women are genuinely good at remembering information, but specifically actual faces. It's obvious. We know many guys that can misplace things in the house and the woman can say, "Oh, you left your car keys next to the coffee cup in the kitchen." You probably knew this one, but women are a lot better at multitasking. We can look after babies, put a baby on our hip and we can stir something. We can tell a guy that he isn't worth anything because he didn't come back with a whole buffalo after going out. Obviously, I'm talking about caveman times here, but it's a natural thing that we still do today. We are able to physically do things and emotionally do things at the very same time. You could probably say it's very much a superhero quality. The average woman has a higher tolerance for physical pain. Did you know that women socialize by complimenting each other? You probably see this a lot on Instagram. Guys are very much like, why are women always telling each other that they look pretty? And that's because that's how we actually get by in a group. When we see strangers, the first thing we would say is, "Oh my gosh, I love your shoes, I love your handbag." That is us reaching out and trying to build a bond. When a woman complains about her problems, it's not that she is a Debbie Downer, it's it's actually because she trusts you. So you could use this to your advantage on a date. If you feel like she moans a lot, it's not actually her moaning, it's her thinking, you know what, I feel so open with you that I want to let down my boundaries, let down these walls, and just complain to you about the issues of the day because I want you to see me. I want to feel seen and heard. 70% of women use silence to express their pain. Oh yes, if you make a lady feel very uncomfortable, she will tell you, and if after so long she just feels like her words are falling on deaf ears, then she will just give you the silent treatment. And guys hate this, pretty much everyone hates this, but it's when a woman feels so helpless in what she has to say to express herself that she just opts for nothing. A woman's favourite song will tell you more about her than she would ever say with words. Women are known to make their partners fatter in relationships. It could be that we don't want to deal with any more threats. It could be, you know what, if you get a little bit chubby, you're not going to leave me type thing. And it makes sense. If we go back from a psychological caveman perspective, we know that we have a guy and he's secure with us when he puts on a couple of pounds, which means we get him to look after us, look after the camp, look after the baby. Remember I told you that women are very good at remembering things? Well, they're really good at remembering pretty girls' faces, and this is because we would see other amazingly attractive girls as potential threats to our partners. Women prefer style over comfort. It's a fact, guys love to dress for comfort. If we're going on a night out, the guy will opt for a coat, a jumper, some jeans, but a lady is very much, how can I look really good? But regardless if I'm going to show a lot of skin. Women want to look good as opposed to feel good. They will naturally put up with a lot of pain from their heels just to look amazing. And as a side fact, did you know that high heels were actually originally created for guys? Women are attracted to funny people as humour is associated with having a higher intelligence, which probably makes sense why a lady that is very attracted to you is laughing at your cringy, awful jokes. Females have a heightened sense of smell. We can say this is back to caveman times where she is able to direct with her nose if something is worth eating, if it's going to kill us, if it's going to poison us. It basically means we are pretty awesome at foraging. A woman's brain is a lot smaller than a guy's, however, it's been made completely different. A woman is no less on the IQ intelligence scale, it just means her brain cells are more densely compacted. Remember I told you that women are very good at multitasking and remembering things? Well, believe it or not, they are very much big creators of inventions. They are the unsung heroes, from wiper blades, dishwashers, to so many different types of things. Women are so much better at looking at someone's face and reading the expression. They are able to tell if you are lying, if you are really sad, or if you are in a hostage situation. Women actually live longer. Is it because we are less willing to take risks? Possibly. Even with apes, monkeys, gorillas, all of the primates, it's actually the females that live a lot longer than the guys. So apart from women completely ignoring you if they feel very unheard, they actually cry when they are angry or frustrated. Now I get it, it's horrible when a guy sees a lady crying, specifically his girlfriend, he just doesn't know what to do because to him, crying is something that happens kind of once in a blue moon, so that when they see a lady cry, they are so overwhelmed. It just means that it's not as if she's more emotional than a guy, it's just that's how her brain responds to external stimuli. Women crave sex a lot more than guys, and that's despite what all the glossy magazines tell us, it's actually true. I hold my hands up and say I definitely do this one. You know how when guys say to a lady, what type of food do you want tonight? Do you want Mexican, Italian? Do you want to just have some home-cooked food? And it would take her a while and think, do I want pizza? I had pizza last Tuesday. Maybe we could go to the Waffle House instead. I don't really know how I feel. And the reason for that is because women are very slow at making decisions. We could say it very closely ties into women don't want to take risks, so they want to have a very slow, informed decision about what they actually feel in the moment and how that food is going to make them feel better. Crazy, but it makes sense to us. During the fertile window of a lady's menstrual cycle, she actually prefers masculine looking people in that time where she is most likely to be pregnant. The alpha female and the beta female. Some women are alpha and some are beta, and this makes the complete difference between why some girls can take risks and why some are much more willing to focus on motherhood as opposed to a career. A woman prefers a thoughtful gift over an expensive one. If you hadn't guessed this by now, women are highly emotional creatures, and if we can sense how much thought you put into a gift, we appreciate it much more than you bragging about buying an expensive Pandora charm for us. The two highest IQ scores in recorded history actually belong to ladies. Women talk to themselves a lot. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, but this is what we do to express ourselves. It's talk therapy. So if we don't have someone to talk about, because remember, we complain about things to feel closer. If we can't call up our friends or go and knock on someone's door and talk to them, we will sit down and actually interview ourselves about how we feel. And there we go, we've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our super fan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joyanima monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.